What's up, gents? Welcome back to a brand new video with Tiege Hanley. My name is Dominic Welton, for those who don't know. And if you've ever wondered, how do I get the best dating app profile to have the most success? Don't worry, we've got you covered today on how to get the perfect account. Now, as most of us know, in the world of dating, gone are the days of meeting someone at the bar or the library or an event. Well, it at least feels that way with the growing rise of popularity with dating apps and how many people are meeting each other through them. And with that rise of popularity, there's also a lot of competition on these dating apps. Maybe you've hopped on a dating app and started to swipe and felt like, man, I'm not really getting as many matches as I feel like I should be, or I'm not sure what to put in my bio, or maybe you come across someone else's profile and think, damn, that's a really good profile. How can I improve mine to have more success on this app? Not to worry, that's what this video is for. We're gonna give you all the tips you need to be successful on the dating apps and to hopefully land yourself a date. So getting right into it, the first tip we have for you guys comes down to your photos. I cannot stress this enough. Photos are so important. Let's start with a few things not to do. 1, do not use photos that are a few years old or 5 or 10 years. No one wants to see you 5 years ago. They want to see who they're gonna meet tomorrow if you potentially go on a date. So make sure your photos are current. Also, people don't want to feel like they're being catfished. So if you have long hair in one photo, a shaved head in another photo, like, they need to know what they're getting, so be consistent with your photos and how you look today. And the second thing you don't want to do when it comes to your photos is do not put up any photos that are blurry or grainy. Make sure you have high quality photos. This doesn't mean you have to go take them with a professional camera. It can be from your phone. Just make sure you're in focus. People want to be able to see who they're potentially going to be going on a date with. And the third do not when it comes to your photos is do not overly Facetune or edit your face. As much as you might like to believe that people won't notice, trust me when I say people have been on social media for enough time to know when someone has clearly edited the crap out of their face. Sometimes there's a zit on our face or a pimple that we don't like and we want to cover it up, that's one thing. But to overly smooth out your face and whiten your eyes and create the contrast and detail so fine that you look like a different person is just a little crazy. So now let's talk about what to do when it comes to your photos. Number 1, show your personality. Not all of your photos have to be thirst traps. You can come out and show that you like to play sports or that you hang out with your family or your friends or you go bowling, hiking, surfing, whatever the case might be. Show your humor, show your fun side, show your personality. People see so many photos per day when it comes to dating apps. If all of them are thirst traps, you're just gonna look like everyone else. Show some personality that makes someone look at it and say, I want to get to know that person. I want to hang out with that person. This is also a good tip for you guys who are worried about having to edit your face if you have a pimple here or there and then meeting up with someone worried that they might point out, hey, you didn't necessarily look like that in your photo. I would suggest using Tiege Hanley's Level 1 skincare system. It's what I use. It's a face wash you use twice a day, an exfoliator you use twice a week, and it also comes with an AM and PM moisturizer. The AM has SPF 20 to help protect your face from the sun as well as hydrating it throughout the day. Skincare, you guys, is so important, and when you're on a dating app, you can clearly see who has a skincare routine and who doesn't. Trust me, it's better to have a skincare routine in place so in real life, it looks like your face has been tuned up without having to do so, rather than being on the opposite end of that where your skin isn't necessarily looking the best, you're editing it a bunch, and then real life comes and you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Make sure you have a good skincare routine set in place so that when you do take photos, you feel your best and you feel confident. The next tip we have for you guys is to have an interesting bio. I can't tell you how many dating profiles I've seen before where the bio is left completely blank, and the first thing it always makes me think is, I'm being catfished. If there's no information and no one wanted to put anything about them, they're clearly gonna use someone else's photos just to try and get matches, and it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. So if that's you right now, first things first, add some words to that bio. The second thing is this is a perfect opportunity to show, again, your personality. So whether you're funny and you write down below a little 5-star rating system, almost like Yelp reviews that maybe previous people in your life have left you, or you have a quote from a movie or a song, or you list your Spotify playlist, or you list the things you like to do for fun, whatever the case may be, show your personality, show your humor, show your wit, show the person you're potentially gonna match with what it might be like to hang out with you and to have a conversation with you. This is also a perfect time to see if you have common interests with the person you're trying to match with. It's important to remember that it's good to portray the type of person you are while also keeping it short. We're not asking you guys to write an essay or a couple paragraphs. It can be a few short lines that just gives people a little glimpse of who you are. And it also shows that you care about what you're doing and your dating profile and that you're taking this seriously, which again is a huge plus when it comes to people who are viewing your profile. According to a 2007 study from the Archives of Sexual Behavior, women rank kindness, humor, dependability, and honesty as the most important traits that they look for in a man. So try and share some of that when it comes to your dating bio. The next tip we have for you guys, which is honestly very crucial, is if you have a dog or a cat or any pet in general that's adorable, put them on your profile. Nothing will trap somebody, nothing will, get someone in faster than seeing a cute photo of a guy with an adorable pet. Trust me, firsthand, I know this works. I have a French bulldog and he is on my dating profile, and pretty much all of the comments I get when people first respond are about my dog. So it's a great segue into conversation. If you got a pet, put them out there, flaunt them, use them, they're adorable anyways. You may as well share them with the world. The next tip we have for you guys is maybe you're struggling a little bit to get a match, is to go into your preferences under the settings and try exploring a little bit more. We want to encourage you guys to open the diversity of the type of person that you're looking for. Go to the age range, go to the mile range, whatever the case may be. Open your horizons a little bit. Don't stay closed-minded when it comes to the type of person you feel like you have to have. See who's out there, and you never know what kind of connection you're gonna make. For myself, I know the last time that I went on a date, it happened because I expanded my radius from 5 to 10 miles to 25 miles. And then you know what? I was able to meet someone brand new who I wouldn't have met if I hadn't changed those settings. So get creative, go in there and expand your horizons. You never know who you're gonna meet. And the last tip we have for you guys, which may be corny to some people, but have an opening line prepared. Maybe that's an opening joke or a cute little pickup line. I've definitely seen a lot of quarantine pickup lines going around since everyone is stuck in the same situation. Have a few lines or some points of conversation prepared so that when you do get a match, you can go in there and you know what you're talking about. It's not just, hey, hi, sup, what's going on? You wanna have something of substance to say. So go ahead, prepare a little something, and that way when you get a match, you will have a great way to start off the conversation. With that, you guys, that is today's video. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some other videos from Tiege Hanley, you can go ahead and click over here. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the products that they offer, you can go ahead and click over here. As always, I'm Dominic. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.